to Piatra After 30. Welcome if it's your first time here. We are on day 2 of my 12 days of Christmas. And while I wanted this to be yesterday's video, hopefully in this video you'll learn a little bit more about me. You'll understand why things are kind of out of order. So anyway, today I want to give you 12 facts about me. I'm having to multitask because I'm also getting ready to go to a holiday party that started about an hour and a half ago, so I'm already late. So I'm going to be doing makeup while I'm talking to you guys. I hope you don't mind that, but this is me just kind of in my natural form. So we're going to chit chat. I'm going to let you know a few things about me. Some might be interesting, some might be funny, some might be completely irrelevant. Who knows? But we're going to do this, and here we go. So the first thing about me, I would think about, I guess, things you want to know when you first meet a person. My name is Piatra. I am 31 years old, and I live in the Atlanta area with my husband and my dog. Piatra After 30 is a creative outlet for me. I love all things YouTube. And so I was like, well, why not do a YouTube channel of my own? I thought it could be cool because I love watching videos about things. Usually when I'm searching for something, especially if it's a how-to, I go to YouTube first. And if I'm looking down, guys, I'm looking at the mirror, but I'll try to keep our eye contact consistent. So if I'm looking for things, and I'm probably going to make some funny faces too. Sorry. I just want to get all my disclaimers out there. So if I'm looking for things, I generally go to YouTube and then I go to Google. And so I just kind of wanted to contribute to a community that I loved very much. And again, this was supposed to just be a creative outlet for me to do makeup videos. I am very much a makeup novice. So another disclaimer, if there's anything that you see in my technique that you don't like, that you think I'm doing wrong, okay. I'm new to this, so I am doing what works for me thus far. The more practice I get, the more I refine my technique, and I'll go from there. If you want to leave some constructive criticism in the comments, I'm more than welcome it. But if you have anything to say that is less than constructive, you can keep it to yourself. Thank you. So, so I just wanted to contribute to this community that I love, and that is why I started Piatra After 30. It was originally supposed to be all things Piatra and just this journey that I'm on to really just kind of live the best life that I can, kind of crafting what that looks like for me, and then the process of achieving that is really what I want to do. So that's what it was originally going to be, but then I just kind of fell into the planning, which was the first few videos that I did. I was like, okay, well, let's see what happens here. Let's do the planning, stationery, organization, productivity type of thing, and kind of see where it goes from there. And I was like, I can use YouTube for my kind of catch-all things, so makeup and stuff like that, because I want to do that. I can do that on, did I say YouTube? I'm sorry, I meant to say Instagram. I can do all of that on Instagram. So that's the plan right now, but we'll see. So that is a little bit of information about me. A funny fact, a fun fact, I have always been obsessed with stationery and office supplies since I was a child. Back to school shopping, the school supplies was my favorite thing. And I had to have everything. Like I wanted a stapler and a hole punch and a laminator and, just stuff most kids would not be thinking about, but those are the things that I wanted. That's just my life. It's always been my life. I blame it on Lisa Frank. But so I have, kind of naturally fallen into this. As an adult, I love Poppin', which is a brand of office supplies. I love Martha Stewart's office supplies. Like, I just love these things. My office at my last job was very well decorated. Well, My desk was very well decorated. I never got to the walls, even though I had planned to, and I was there for 4 years, but I never made it to the walls. But even my office and my home, I have my desk, all of my desk accessories are very well coordinated. When my nieces have projects and stuff to do, usually they come to my house to do it because I have everything that you could be looking for except for probably the spiral thingy to put books together. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to get one of those too, but my husband would have a fit. So I don't see that coming in the near future, but we'll see. Um, okay, and I'm playing with this foundation. I gotta hurry up. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so I want to do something. Sorry, y'all. So the fun fact is I'm obsessed with stationery and office supplies. So the whole planning world on YouTube really intrigued me, and I definitely wanted to be a part of it. But now the productivity and the organization part, that is not really my lane. So that will be a journey for me, but it's a journey I'm looking forward to because I definitely live in organized chaos. So we're on number 2, in case I didn't say that. So I definitely live in organized chaos. I know where things are, but to any other person, if they needed to come step into my place, they probably could not figure things out. It would be like, what the hell? But that is how my mind works. So I definitely want to get better at that. I want to have more of a system. I want to run my home and my family a little better than I do. So those are all things that I plan to work on in this space. Because if you ask me, so I think we're on the number 3 now, but it piggybacks on number 2. I don't know. If you ask me what the kind of perfect vision of my life is, I am this S on my chest, wearing a cape superwoman, where I am cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner for my husband every day, and we're vegan and we're organic, and we don't need to take medications because we're just super duper healthy. And my kids are geniuses, and they never eat fast food or packaged foods or anything of that nature, and my dog is happy and healthy and everything is great, and I'm running an amazing business and I'm doing it effortlessly. And these are the visions I have for my life. But my real life is I don't have any kids. My dog, I forget to feed him sometimes. There have been times in my marriage where we have gone like 2 weeks without a home cooked meal. We were eating out way too much. So none of that is my real life, but I aspire to achieve at least a portion of that. So this best life that I'm crafting for myself, I see this vision of me being just very organized, very on top of things, taking care of myself and taking care of my family, in a way that is pleasing to me and is good for us, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. I want me and Jesus to be BFFs, and I ain't been in church in I don't know how long. Every time I go to church is for funerals. So these are all areas of my life that I am working on. I want to be super girly. I want to know how to do makeup. And at the moment, like I said, I'm working on it, but this is certainly not a area that I excel in at the moment. I'm sorry, y'all. Certainly not an area that I excel in at the moment, but I am working on it. What else? So that was number 3, I think. Number 4, fun fact, this is not my first time on YouTube. It's not my first YouTube channel. So like I said, I have loved YouTube for a long time. And years ago, probably 2005 to 2007, somewhere in there, the natural hair community on YouTube just exploded. I think that's when this natural hair revolution kind of started happening. My dates might be off a little bit, but this is at least when it started happening for me. And so I watched all the natural hair videos on YouTube. And these were in the days of African Export and Love Naturals and Natural 85, and oh, who else was I watching? Mahogany Curls, I think that was her name, and Lovely Nisi, and I'm probably jacking these people's names up, but I think I'm mostly getting them. Anyway, these were in the days of those people, and I watched all their videos, and I had been natural for a little bit. And so I was like, oh, I want to record a video. Mind you, again, like I said, I aspire to be a girly girl. I am not. I don't do hair. I am blessed that my hair has a texture to it where I can wet it, put a little product on it, and it curls up. Because if not, I would probably keep a low cut, or I would be in a ponytail all the time because I just don't know how to do hair. These are not things that came naturally to me. But I decided I wanted to take my shot and jump into this arena. I did one video, and the video was a braid out. My mom had put some cornrows in my hair, and I wore those for about a week. And then I took them out, and I maybe put some product on my hair, and that was the video. So through that one experience, I realized that, you know, the natural hair arena was definitely not for me. I could enjoy the content and I could definitely use it as a consumer, but not necessarily as a content creator, if that makes sense. But yes, so I have had a YouTube channel before. I don't even remember what that YouTube channel was called. I do know that I deleted it, praise the Lord. Oh, this color looks kind of light. Jesus, oh my. Oh Lord, I hope this doesn't go totally wrong. Sorry, y'all. Another fact about me, I say sorry way too much. And I had a friend tell me, actually the friend that I'm going to this party with tonight, he was like, you say sorry way too many times in your videos. And I do. And not just on video, it's in real life. I say sorry for everything. Definitely something that I want to work on. But then on the flip side of it, is this too neutral? On the flip side of it, oftentimes I am sorry about things. Like I'm sorry to have you watching the video and me not talking because that seems like a waste of time, which makes me feel inconsiderate of your time. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's another thing about me. Oh, that got cold. Let's see, what's another fun fact? So another fun fact about me is I am obsessed with kitchen supplies. I'm obsessed with a lot of things. I think I have a somewhat addictive, or yeah, I would say maybe a little bit of an addictive personality. I'm a little bit of a hoarder, but I am obsessed with kitchen supplies. Even though I'm cooking more now that I'm not working full time, but I used to not cook that much, but even though I wasn't cooking, I do love cooking. I, at one point, thought that I was going to be a chef. I still have aspirations of owning a restaurant. Don't know if that will ever come into fruition, but we'll see. I would tell you about it, but people steal your ideas, so I'm not going to tell y'all what my restaurant idea is. But, oh, I don't like this color. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I don't think this is the color for me. Oh, I'm gonna kill PJ. So, yes, kitchen appliances. I own like a $200 juicer that I've used a couple times. I have a blending system that I've used maybe once or twice. Y'all, this is, it all disappeared. Y'all, where's the devil? And my foundation is already separating. Okay, we're gonna focus and stay on track. Sorry, y'all are getting my real life here right now, though. This color is horrible. Oh, I'm gonna look like a clown. I hope this is a dark party. Okay, so yes, kitchen appliances. So I am obsessed with them. The best gift I got for Christmas a few years ago was this Ninja cooking system that I wanted. So it's like a stove top and a crock pot in one. Oh my gosh, I love it. Still use it to this day. But unfortunately, a lot of kitchen appliances that I buy them and I don't use them. Like, I want a KitchenAid stand mixer, but I don't bake. I know this about myself. I don't like to measure things. I just like to, do a pinch of this and a bit of that and, taste as I go and just kind of feel my way through things. I don't like following recipes. So that's why I don't bake. So I will not spend that much money on a KitchenAid stand mixer because they're $200+. But I really, really want one. And there's such pretty designs. I want one just to go on my counter, but I'm not going to get one. So see, sometimes I can check myself, but a lot of times I can't. Y'all, this color is blowing me. But anyway, we're gonna go on to the next side because I have to make the match. Oh my God, it looks so bad. I look pasty. Anyway, I don't know what number fact I'm on, y'all. Let's see, it was introducing myself. My second YouTube channel, I'm a hoarder / kitchen supplies. Oh, and the stationery. I'm obsessed with stationery. So all of that. What else can I tell you good people about me? What the hell do I have concealer on my eyelashes? So another interesting fact, it's probably not interesting to y'all, but I love nature. I love to look at and admire and experience nature, but I don't like to be in nature. I know it doesn't exactly add up, but I don't like bugs. I don't like to be hot. I don't like sweat. I don't like the elements. Y'all, I'm gonna look like a fool. Oh my goodness. Anyway, oh, I feel sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna have a meltdown on camera. Not our first time being face to face with one another. Maybe the second time, but not this time. Anyway, so I feel like this sponge just picks all of the product up. The little bit of coverage I had just took it away. Anyway, I'm super late. What was I saying? So yeah, so nature. I love to experience nature, but I would say from a distance. Like, I love animals and stuff like that, but I don't really necessarily want animals like up on me and things of that nature. So that's kind of, what's an interesting fact about me. Who deems things interesting? Because shit that I think is interesting, y'all will probably think is hella boring, and shit that other people think is interesting, I will think is like craziness. But anyway, whatever. My vision for Piatra After 30. Right now, my vision is to get some consistency in my life, and be able to produce better quality content, more well thought out content, and getting it up in a timely manner, like not doing a plan with me and putting it out on a Friday, because I'm guilty of that. So just finding a rhythm and a routine to be able to provide quality, consistent content. But yes, like I said, I want this to be all things stationery, planning, productivity, just living your best life. You might get the occasional real life things. My husband is not one to be in front of the camera, but hopefully you guys will get to meet him because he is hilarious. So we'll see about that. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all, this makeup routine is going so horribly wrong, but I'm trying to push through and just not say fuck it and go to the drive-in with my husband instead of going to this party because I already told my friend I was coming. And I do want to see some of my coworkers. So I guess another fact, I quit my full-time job at the end of the summer this year so I work in education, and I quit my job to pursue my business full time. Spoiler alert, I haven't really been doing that. I've been procrastinating a lot. But that is why earlier I mentioned about not working full time, because I don't. But anyway, so it's my former job's Christmas party. So I do have some coworkers that I would love to go see. But at the same time, if I'm out here looking like a nutcase, I'm gonna have to catch them another time. So we'll see how this all comes together. And a lot of times I think makeup looks terrible in the process, but then it ends up looking a whole lot better. I know I'm being rough with my eyes, but my eyes are super wrinkly. So I have to try to make sure I get, like, you know, all the creases and stuff. Anyway, I have terrible smile lines because I'm a happy person and I smile a lot. Anyway, all right. Our base is done. So now we're going to move on to, we're going to finish setting my face. Setting powder is the messiest thing ever created. I don't know why. Oh, I don't know what number we're on. I'm sorry. And I just said sorry 2 times in a 30-second span. But that's my life. So woo. All right, y'all. I got to do some spray because I look rough. Well, let me do the bronzer first before. I am a Cancer, if that's interesting or fun. My birthday is at the end of June. I am slightly obsessed with bronzer and highlighter. I think those are my 2 favorite makeup products. I sometimes go overboard with both. But I just love the color that bronzer gives you, and I love the glow that highlighter gives you. And remember that addictive personality I was telling y'all about, and me being a hoarder? Makeup is another one of those areas where I've kind of done that, because I rarely ever do my makeup. but I have an extensive makeup collection and I'm always buying something. But I genuinely do want to learn. I just don't play in it very often because I get frustrated when things don't come out the way I want them to. And so that stops me from playing in it. I have enough. See, I feel like I want to bronze more and more and more. But I won't. And then I'll just be looking like a crazy person. I won't bronze anymore. Now we run a little bit right here. All right. Now we can spray, try to get some color in my face. So let's let that sit for a bit and dry. And another fact about me, I'm actually kind of funny, guys. A lot of times it's not intentional, but my real life is just kind of hilarious sometimes. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. And sometimes I can say things and do things that might be offensive to people. Know that I never mean any offense. It's just my life. But you guys can always tell me in the comments if I say or do something that's offensive. I may or may not apologize for it. It really just depends on what it is. And I'm sure that sounds shitty, but I'm just being honest. Did that help? Oh no. Oh my Lord, y'all still see like, it's okay. It's okay. We can try to fix it, right? I think we can. I'm seeing like a cast here, and I don't know why. Why am I seeing a cast? Let's try some Fix Plus. Let's see if that helps at all. I'm trying to get the powder to just melt into my skin. That's not what's happening right now. All right, y'all. So I am going to cut the video here because I am super duper late. I need to finish my face. I will insert a picture though of my finished look, provided that I don't look crazy. But hell, y'all have stuck with me this far, so even if it does look crazy, I'll still put in a picture so you can see. Like I said, I'm learning. This is what happens when you learn. So I will come back and finish up the facts. I'm gonna have to look back at the video footage to see how many facts I actually gave you because I feel like a lot of it was just rambling. But I will be back with you guys shortly. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm back. I've actually already been to the party and everything. It was really nice. I really enjoyed catching up with people that I haven't seen in a few months. So I'm here and we are going to take this makeup off and finish up the video. I thought this would be a good way to do it to kind of bring it full circle. This is the makeup look. I just drew a blank. Okay. This is the makeup look, but this is it after a few hours and eating and talking and all this stuff. So I will put in a picture of how it actually turned out if I haven't done that already. So we're going to finish up our facts, and you guys are in my bathroom now, so it might be echoey, and that's why it looks a little bit different. But we are going to get to this. I'm just going to put this right here. Okay, so the party. I didn't take any full-length pictures because I never take full-length pictures. Generally, you will see them from my boobs up because I think my boobs are kind of awesome. The rest of me needs a little bit of work. But anyway, so I, okay, it's coming off. So I wore a black and white striped sweater and some white jeans and some black flip-flops. So that was my look for the night. And yes, it is December, almost Christmas, and I have on flip-flops. But that's a fact about me. I actually wear flip-flops 365 days a year. I do not like wearing shoes. It could be the country girl in me, because my mother says that my grandfather did not like wearing shoes. But yeah, I just don't like my feet confined. So I wear flip-flops all year round. Naturally, if I need to put on shoes, I will. But I generally prefer not to. And just to forewarn you guys, if I'm not looking directly at you, it's because I'm looking in the mirror just to make sure I get everything off. I try to take good care of my skin, but we talked about consistency earlier and me wanting to make consistent content for you guys. And consistency is just an area that I struggle with in general in life. So even my skincare routine, I'm not super consistent with it, but I'm working on that too. So let's see, we should be up to about 6, 7 facts at this point, something like that. So let's see, let's think about something that is interesting to me. Oh, here's something that's interesting. At least I think it's interesting. So I personally think I have a superpower. Granted, I think all people or everybody has a superpower. I just think people don't often realize what theirs is. But I definitely think that my superpower is problem solving. Like, I legit believe that I'm a real life Olivia Pope. And it's funny because I think my superb problem solving skills partly come from the fact that I'm a procrastinator and I'm often kind of flying by the seat of my pants to get stuff done. But that makes me quick on my feet, a skill that I can appreciate, and so I problem solve really quickly. So yeah, if you have a problem, I mean, don't call me because I can't solve everybody's problems. But, you know, I could help you because the Lord gifted me with that skill. So you guys are going to hear some water now. I'm going to let it get warm so I can wash my face. Let's see, something else. So here's one. I had to look down at my arm, made me think about this one. So I am definitely afraid of needles. Like, I hate needles. I am 31 years old and I will still cry at the doctor if I have to get a needle. And I don't mean cry like, oh my God, like legit tears coming down my eyes because I have to get a shot. But I have a tattoo. Like, can you see it? I don't think you can really see it. I don't know. I'll put it in the picture. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's kind of like my arm is shaped funny. I think it's just because it's fat, but anyway, it's an infinity symbol, and the words are worthy, beautiful, fearless, enough. And I actually got that. It's been almost a year. I got it right after Christmas last year, and it was just a motto or just 4 words that I wanted to keep in mind and bring into 2018. I wanted to approach this year being fearless and always remembering that I am worthy and I am enough and that I am beautiful with all my imperfections and my flaws. So yeah, so I got them tattooed on my arm. Horrible experience. Everybody kept saying, oh my gosh, when you get one, you're going to want more. No, thank you. That shit was terrible. So I will not be getting any more. But that is a fact about me. Now, I do want more, but I just know I'm not going to get them. Like, I wanted to get a puzzle piece on my ring finger. I wanted my husband and I to get puzzle pieces that actually fit each other. But nope, I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. I'm just going to start taking this makeup off. Let's see what else we got. So here's one. So I am a walking, talking, living, breathing contradiction. And I say that because, like I told you about nature, I love nature, but I also hate nature. And I don't really like people. I am very much an introvert, but I love working with people, which is interesting. And I think I am definitely a creative soul, but I do have I have characteristics of a type A personality. So like I said, everything about me is, I don't fit neatly into any one box, I would say. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think any of us should fit into boxes. Like, we are who we are, and you don't have to adhere to whatever labels the world is trying to put on you. I'm going to go down and rinse my face. I'll be back. I'm back. And I'm just going to do that again. I pre-cleanse with oil to try to get all the makeup off without having fingers sitting on my skin or in my pores. Should have took my earrings off because these are very fake. And they will turn, I'm sure. But as long as they don't turn on this video, I guess we're good. And I hope you guys will tell me in the comments if you like this kind of very real, transparent, limited editing, because most of this I'm not going to edit out. Like, I'm only going to edit out the parts where it's just quiet and I'm not saying anything, because I think that's just a waste of your time and it's making the video long for no reason. So if you guys like this, please let me know. And we can incorporate some of these along with, I'm going down again, I'll be back. But we can incorporate some of these along with the playing with me videos and just the videos where you're seeing my hands. Okay, so I have oil cleansed twice. I'm sure that there's still makeup present, so now we're going to wash with a traditional cleanser. So I'm trying to think of something else that you guys might want to know. I did have some notes here, so I'm just looking at those to see if it's anything interesting. Sorry, I don't dance. I have no rhythm. And funny enough, because my mother has a ton of rhythm. Like, she was a majorette and stuff when she was younger. And on my father's side, like, I'm actually part West Indian. My father is from Trinidad. And you would think that, you know, I would have at least a little bit of rhythm. Nope. You can get a good two-step out of me. I'm going to go side to side. That's about it. Wetting my face again. I'm going to wet my brush and get some cleanser. Let's see. What else can I think of to share with you guys? I am a sucker for a love story. Like, I'm a person that's obsessed with love. Like, I want everybody to find love. I want every story to have a happy ending. I want everybody to find their, oh, my elbow's ashy. Good Lord. Can y'all see that in the video? I don't think you can see it. Okay. I want everybody to find their soulmate. Like, I'm just obsessed with love. love stories are generally the only type of movies that I watch are rom-coms. Now, I mean, I like action and suspense and scary movies and all this stuff, and I watch them, but my preference is definitely a rom-com. I was very much a Lifetime girl when we had cable, but we have cut the cord. We're no longer cable people. But now it's Lifetime, not Lifetime, now it's Netflix. I watch all of the Netflix originals. My favorite couples of all time, me and my husband, you know, first of all, but Dwayne and Whitley from A Different World, oh, love them. Allie and Noah from The Notebook, Michelle and Barack. Granted, that's not a movie, but, you know, I just love the love that they share, at least publicly. You know, we all have our issues privately, but publicly, they seem to really be down for each other. And I think friendship is definitely the basis of love, and they seem to have that covered, so they work for me. What's the couple in Sweet Home Alabama? It's Melanie and, oh, what's his name? Melanie and, damn, son, I can't remember. Anyway, Melanie and Jake, I love their story because I also like love stories that overcome. Again, anything that gets you to your soulmate. Like, even if y'all got to go through some stuff to get there, when you get your soulmate in the end, I'm here for it. So, yes, I am a sucker for love. And speaking of movies, I love going to the movies. My husband and I, that is always one of our date nights. I'm going to turn the water back on. I'm trying to open my eyes. I'm blind myself. But I can watch a movie like The Notebook. I have seen it more times than I can count. Same thing with Sweet Home Alabama. Same thing, and I guess not just movies, just things that I like in general, because the episode of A Different World when Whitley is going to marry Byron and then Dwayne comes and stops it. Oh my gosh. I have seen that so many times. I cannot tell you. It is a favorite of mine. I know it word for word. So if you ever watch it with me and you're one of those people that don't like people talking, you will hate me because I'm going to say the whole thing, and then I'm going to almost be in tears at the end, even though I know what's happening. It just warms my heart. I'm going to go right down the rinse. Okay, I'm back. And speaking of love and relationships, which this was neither of those things, but my very first crush, and I was in like preschool, it's probably like 4 or 5, something around there, but I remember it plain as day. If you live in Savannah or you know anything about Savannah, it was called WW Law. That was the preschool that I went to, and there was this boy that I liked, and so if you don't know me, I've been boy crazy my entire life. So that was my very first crush. He and I went to school together, and he actually turned out to be a criminal mastermind. And I don't mean like, sorry y'all, I'm drying off. I don't mean like he, you know, went to jail once for some unpaid parking tickets. Like, he legit, I think at one point was maybe on a most wanted list, and is like a true criminal mastermind in Savannah. And it's just really interesting to me. I was like, Lord, my taste in men started out terribly. I mean, luckily it got better because my husband is amazing, but like, girl, you started off all wrong. But anyway, I thought that was interesting too, because I found that out about him, I don't know, maybe a couple years ago. But yeah, so that's that. All right, guys, I think I am mostly done with my face. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to tell you guys. I don't really think there's any more facts. If I didn't hit 12, I'm sure I got close to it. I just want to tell you guys that I greatly, greatly appreciate you watching my videos and supporting my channel. I appreciate those that have subscribed. I appreciate those who like. I appreciate those who leave comments. It just means a lot to me. And I promise you, if you stick with me through this startup phase that we're going through, sorry, my content is only going to get better. It's definitely going to get more consistent. And I promise that you will be informed, you will be entertained, and you may be educated. We'll see. We'll see if I can teach you anything. I don't know. I'm not going to make that claim just yet. But I will definitely inform you about what's going on. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I can keep you entertained because that's just my life. That's it. Still working on what my upload schedule is going to be. I would love to do 3 videos a week, but I just don't realistically know if that's going to happen for me. So we'll see. Maybe I'll start at 2 and work my way up. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna rub in this serum. I think I put on too much. This is what happens when you don't focus on what you're doing. But this is expensive, so we're gonna get all this in there. Okay, sorry guys, I had to focus on that part. So we are going to wrap up here. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me. I'm sure this video is a little long, but hopefully it was as fun for you watching it as it was for me making it. I'm going to let this serum dry down. I'm going to put on some moisturizer, and then I'm going to bed because it's like 12 o'clock, I think, midnight. And I got to get up early in the morning to go to Ulta for a sale. So these are my priorities in life. So I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, turn on your bell notifications so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I will see you guys actually later today, since this is going up a day late. I will see you guys later today for day 3 of my 12 days of Christmas. Bye, guys.